size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoiler boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that?
I would have crowned the square root of 69 is 8 something.
Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Brewer. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18 pioneer.
On third down, it's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returning it is Moore. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Oh. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Sewell, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Sewell. Hey! Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. This defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably upward of 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. Here's Willis. Just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Titans at 10-2 on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Right back to the air again with Willis. He finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
3rd down, it's Willis. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, It's Brewer, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action, Willis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
19 right.
Here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Ready up. Trap 50, trap 50. Trap 60. Hey, pass.
In motion goes the tight end.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Going on 4th down. Here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Prescott now from the 50. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll run on 1st down. Sewell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott now. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From way up at the 23. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go play action with Willis. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, how he just tossed him like that?
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now again, right side, Brewer. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 12, Willis. And he'll be hit
it's
as he
Dante.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is now winning.
They go on Fortnite.
Yeah,
what the
make
fuck?
Sure give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. They seem
The
a little
hell
bit
you doing on Fortnite, boy?
The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit.
Oh, I can't hear you.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive.
I didn't see your fucking message, bro. Like that you
gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far.
The nigga advances today.
How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Said y'all getting some tomorrow, huh?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 3rd down,
what's that?
He will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. End up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Holy shit!
Complete. They cannot convert.
What the fuck?
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
In motion, the tight end. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Brewer. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Thank you.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
Fucker.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Meanwhile,
Is that not DPI? He literally stopped in front of
This
him.
is going to wind up incomplete.
My
Fans do
goodness.
love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Prescott.
Yo, okay then.
Picked off by Kenneth Farley.
What the
And
fuck?
the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Flush to his right. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Willis now off of play action. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Willis's throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Why is that?
And again back to Kmet. And he's out of bounds.
Why is that wide open, fam?
Another first
That's
down
the
as he
fucking
went
dig,
right back
bro.
to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On first down, it's Brewer. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Willis will look to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Off the play fake, here's Willis. And this will be caught by Mooney. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Willis now off play action. And firing a deep ball for Kmet.
Holy shit,
that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
Nobody.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ready? 18 Randall, 18 Randall.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Willis on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight
Hit him with the hawk. Hit him with the hawk.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Sloppy half.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 27 yards there, a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
If I could have picked up that block.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
If I could have picked that.
Head coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On second down now. Sewell, and here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, they gonna let him trip me, bro, from there?
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in
so
the first
trash.
half. It's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sewell.
Ooh.
And he's got this down
Fight for
almost
me,
to the
young
20
boy.
before he's
Fight for
dropped.
me.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Oh, my Lord.
That's a good start for him. What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Cheap touchdown real quick.
They'll run on
Or
first
not.
down.
Okay.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott.
Double me. It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And
Double
the
me is so
Cowboys
disrespectful.
take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Damn.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I was supposed to catch that.
It's
right?
a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This one is caught. It's Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First and 10, it's Willis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brewer. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Brewer. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 3rd down,
Brewer.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
4th down, Willis. And it's
Let me get that.
intercepted at the goal line.
Let me get that.
The Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Wow, tight end gets hurt.
Much room, just a 1-yard gain
Tight
to
end
the
gets
5.
hurt.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A throw over the middle taken in and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First target, first catch, and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. A little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignments, right? Because you have to carry those
He
out.
tackled me through the fucking lineman,
against a team that
man.
runs these RPOs because everyone has to be in the right place. Who's getting the quarterback? Who's getting the running back? Who's covering the receivers? This one worked quite well on that play.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone. First down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And this ball is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum.
That's
so you know they're riding high right now. And
that's
ready to challenge this offense
shit.
and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, it's Brewer.
He just avoided my.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 2nd and a couple. Willis looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
Oh, 41, you ain't picked that?
Hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Come on now.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis.
And
his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
19, Tiger, 19, hurt. Come 19, come 19, Mustang 19. Ready?
3rd down, it's Willis.
Come on, dog.
And he's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18.
Seven Pirates.
From the red zone now. They'll look
Wow, look how I got pushed out. Oh, my goodness.
In the end zone, touchdown, Tennessee. Darnell Mooney hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Don't know you. Don't trust you. Who are you?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground.
That's a DB, dog. Truck him.
Slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Throwing, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Double B is disrespectful.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving.
Double B is so
season.
disrespectful,
that catch is just
dog.
going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Prescott. Trucks over him. Touchdown.
Get in there.
From 6 yards away. And the
Get in there, boy.
stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. So that drive there seemed to be a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner.
Why?
I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Play action. Here's Willis.
As
he throws there, incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Willis now off of play action.
Oh my God,
left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year,
that wasn't pressure.
I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where...
He's got
Why have I not been using double B's this whole time, bro?
I expect teams to take a shot.
5 seasons in, and I just started using this shit.
You count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field.
Fuck.
Maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it
downfield
and really created a big play.
I've been using fucking, what's that shit
they
called?
Were the definition of
Rack 'em
jumble
up,
defensively.
yak
One
'em
play
up,
and
whatever.
into the end zone. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From way up at the 23. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something we're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting
I was trying to get to I fell for the damn play.
This uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
I got
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Trap 50, trap 60. Dragon 60.
On 1st down, Willis. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. From the 24, Willis.
Yes, sir. That's me, baby.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got room. And he'll be out right at the 35. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today.
Got out of bounds,
they have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they can coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
You got 2 pancakes. 75 got 2 pancakes on that play.
Who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. That one goes for 24 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
But I got through 4 interceptions. Honestly. 3.8 per carry. But we got 70 yards though. 9 broken tackles. What the fuck? 9 broken tackles. That's crazy. Oh, it's the CD and Mooney show. I didn't realize they put 11 on me. 214. Oh, 11 for 250. Oh, tight ends both had 4 catches. Six pancakes, good Lord. T-foots. 10 tackles, let's get it back. Might go with 3 TFLs, don't make a thing. Let's see it. Why? Thomas Thomas with a sack. Caused the pick too. Go one to Trayvon Diggs. This one was the user. KJ. Yo, speaking of, what is that? Expensive. He dropped a clear pick. Well, he swatted a clear pick. He swatted a pick to himself, and then he swatted a clear pick. It's tough, man. We played with aggressive strip ball on this entire game. Very unfortunate. Ah, he was one-on-one with my center, huh? Chill, blew his ass up. For a 20-yard tutty. 30 verts, baby. One-on-one out there. Let me get that. Probably caught himself 2 picks, but he's got dunked on today. Happy. He's still pretty evenly matched athletically. I think Farley might be a little bit faster, but in terms of overall and like ball skills, good ball skills. Good speed, good length. Let me get that though, baby. This is me pressing on Mooney, trying to peel off to the tight end side. Fucking he's throwing Mooney the whole time. He's throwing Mooney the whole time. Just smack the shit out of his ass. Put that shit down, nigga. Yoink. Farley down the left side. Yeah, this is bracketed. What? Oh, I'm right, shove it across my verse. Running back. But I've thrown a pick throwing to this running back league recently. So I said, fuck it, throw it up the CD. Look at that. What? Bro, this pass? How does this get underthrown this much, bro? That's crazy. Super underthrew that bitch. 3-man rush. Michael just whooped the fuck out that right tackle. Who is that? Eat something rare. 3-man rush. I'm covered in the flats. Is that Micah? There you go. Hey! How do you hold the ball here? What's that tight end one? Yeah, no one had to worry about it. What about the crosser? The crosser's open. The Darian. The double me active. All alone in the back of the end zone. This is the part I don't like about double me. Look at that defender. That defender is literally, look how far inside he is. He's basically playing man with an inside shade. Like if he ran the corner, touchdown, right? He runs the dig. Corner is just literally watching the entire time, and then just dumbs out at the end. It's unfortunate. But it's double me. Throw it up. Pick a foot right there. Darian De Leon. Left side of your screen. Cover 2. See a free release on the sideline. Finger. Free formed it to the back pylon. That's all good. Got a touchdown there. 34 CD for 40. You want to sit with that single high guy over there. When I single high, I think third over there. Pull this shit up. See what double me did. Taylor Farley out here looking retarded. And he just farted. ass on the ground. Dunked on. Yeah, I thought he got hit right here, but clearly he didn't. I think it was 3rd and 4. Oh, what the fuck? Am I tripping? Third down, but anyways, bunch wide flex. Gotta get up under this crosser. Either one of my guys have under pressure, so not sure why that's what it does. They get the route right there and bump both of the guys. Both of the receivers get bumped. DB runs into one, then they run into each other. It gives up the free. Now, he had no reason to go for this acrobat interception. He could have just like caught it and like got a catch and run, but nah. What the fuck? That shit crazy. Man was going to a spot. The receiver was not there. Fucked up. Double me was just working. Again, back underthrows the pass. Unfortunately. Click on the inside position. Swatterson.
Consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind.
Motherfuckers think this shit sweet, bro. Like, I'm gonna just start deleting motherfuckers. Like, just don't say shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one
That's a fucking sin.
One shot for
These niggas ain't say shit.
in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you
That's
gotta own it. One shot. You only
What's
get
happening in
one
this game?
shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
My God, oh God, this is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the glories of God. The men, the right, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me control. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it now. It's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, just to your friends. I walk alone. I see both sides of other titles. You need to grow. I do what you want, but I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory of more. My God, oh God, this is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better.
To tell you're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take a quarter meal, hella final. Take off the far flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have?
You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Get back in pocket.
The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial pride.
You ugly.
You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket.
Who you think they carry up for us?
Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house. Venting in the safe.
Can I vent out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Holla.
Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for static. When you show your show, no credit. When you show your bro for leverage.
What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant?
You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends, well, they toxic. What your life like, you gossip.
What the fuck is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you, I'm like overdog. I treat you like I'm Jigga, watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'm a finisher. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm a men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'm a on them, just like my keys drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not into you. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes. You can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I reign.
I told my boys it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it open. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just real Jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up to scoring them, boy, man. I told my boys it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game.